This is our first ladies bout of the evening, and let me first of all introduce to you in the blue corner, fighting out of the Dakota Gym in Leeds. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Hannah Brady.
Well, making her way to the ring then is the Cat Fun Tip Fen Fatal, Hannah Brady. Cat Fun Tip, very strong, pure Muay Thai technique, trained by Cat Fun Tip. Maria Cat Fun Tip, should say. And Cat Fun Tip as well. Simon Chu, it's a family affair. But Hannah Brady is very, very strong.
Starts to melt the Scottish fighter and lands two big right hands. Woohoo! Makes quick work of player ranking and look at the world to celebrate.
One championship fighter, Hannah Brady, just dropped a straight-up bomb on the combat sports world, calling out undefeated knockout terror Dakota Ditcheva. Brady didn't hold back, claiming Dakota runs through everyone but wouldn't do that to her. That one line set the entire fighting community on fire. And Dakota Ditcheva, she fired back with ice in her veins, a cold, ruthless response that reminded everyone exactly why she's one of the most feared finishers in combat sports today. This isn't just trash talk, this is war. Before their highly anticipated clash, Hannah Brady made it crystal clear that she wasn't intimidated by anyone, especially not Dakota Ditcheva. In a pre-fight interview that quickly went viral, Brady delivered a message that demanded attention. "I'm not scared of anyone, not to fight anybody. I'm really excited to be on the show and have the opportunity to fight. I know that Mallow comes to fight. If you don't know me, then I come to fight as well. So it can only be a recipe for a war. So get your tickets and I'll see you."
Just on YouTube, so I'm really excited to be on the show and have the opportunity to fight. You know that Imam Mallow comes to fight. If you don't know me, then I come to fight as well. So it can only be a recipe for a war. So get your tickets and I'll see you on the night.
This wasn't just confidence, this was a direct challenge. Brady positioned herself as the biggest threat to Dakota's rising dominance, someone who wouldn't back down, wouldn't be intimidated, and was ready to bring an absolute war to the cage. The MMA community took notice immediately. Fans began picking sides and the anticipation for this fight skyrocketed. Everyone wanted to know, would Brady's fearlessness be enough to stop the unstoppable Dakota Ditcheva? But if Hannah Brady thought her words would rattle Dakota Ditcheva, she was dead wrong. Dakota fired back with a response that revealed not just her fighting spirit, but the journey that forged her into the warrior she is today. "It made me a much stronger character, I think. Without Thai, I didn't have anything to focus on, really. I wasn't really into the dancing that I was doing, or gymnastics. Thai boxing was like something that I really took to, really loved, and still doing it now. But yeah, being in school, you know, lads, girls, dealing with bullying and things like that, it was something that really helped me, got me through it."
Quite a bit, so it made me a lot stronger character. I think without Thai boxing, I didn't have anything to focus on really. I wasn't really into the dancing that I was doing or the gymnastics. Thai boxing was like something that I really took to, really loved, and I'm still doing it now. But yeah, being in school, you know, lads, girls, dealing with bullying and things like that, it was something that really, really helped me.
This response hit differently. Dakota wasn't just talking trash. She was revealing the fire that burns inside her. A young girl who faced bullying, who found her purpose in Muay Thai, who transformed pain into power. This wasn't someone who would crumble under pressure. This was someone who had been forged in adversity. Dakota's message was clear. Hannah Brady's threats meant nothing to someone who had already overcome so much. The cage was just another challenge, and Dakota had been preparing for moments like this her entire life. But Dakota didn't stop there. She took to Twitter to send another message, making sure the entire MMA world understood exactly where she stood.
Against defense with body shots.
Combination again, punching her way out of these clinches.
Naba not able to match speed on the outside.
Crashing in again.
A beautiful knee.
Oh, the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn, and then the knee finds its way to the face of Sumiko Naba. And an elbow from Dakota.
Naba can't take a lot of those knees.
The tweet dropped like a bomb, and the reaction was immediate. Fans flooded the comments. Fighters weighed in, and the hype for this matchup reached a fever pitch. Dakota wasn't just confident. She was dominant in her mindset, ready to prove that all the talk would mean nothing once they stepped into the cage. The stage was set. Two fighters, both refusing to back down, both convinced they would emerge victorious, and the MMA community knew they were about to witness something special.
Round one then. Long and gangly.
On March 10th, 2018 in Bolton, all the words, all the build-up, all the confidence and challenges finally collided inside the cage. And what happened next shocked the entire combat sports world.
Rangy, thank you.
Yeah.
Tall and rangy. Dakota Ditcheva. Hannah Brady will come forward.
Brady's got a couple of problems there, I think, as well, because if you stay out on the range of Ditcheva, you're going to get that nice crisp boxing. As she comes in, she's really good in the clinch.
Dakota Ditcheva didn't just win. She dominated. Over 5 grueling rounds, she showcased exactly why Hannah Brady's confidence was misplaced. Her precision, her power, her composure under pressure. Everything Brady challenged was answered with devastating effectiveness.
Good knee.
She needs first. Scored with that left knee. Scores. Locking her head down. Brady. Better knee scoring going on from Ditcheva here.
Dakota's Muay Thai arsenal was on full display. Crisp jabs, crushing body kicks, devastating knees in the clinch, and movement that kept Brady constantly chasing but never catching. Every round, Dakota grew stronger, more confident, more dominant.
Worry about Ditcheva, you know, expending energy here, Gav.
Yeah, it's a real fast pace,
You know what I
especially
mean?
as well. I mean, the last fight she had, all right, the fast fight was a loss, and this has been a long time coming back. But you know, it is a fast start, and it could take its toll.
It's physically strong, Brady. You can see this, Gavin.
I think Ditcheva's just got to stick to a game here and not waste too much energy, not get drawn into a real arduous fight.
Hannah Brady showed incredible heart and determination, pushing forward relentlessly, refusing to quit. But heart alone wasn't enough against Dakota's technical superiority and championship mindset. By the final bell, there was no question who had won the war of words and the war in the cage.
The planet right now, fantastic strikers, veterans, future legends of the game here.
For sure.
Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Dakota Ditcheva won by unanimous decision, and in doing so, she sent a message to every fighter in women's MMA. Talk all you want, but when the cage door closes, skill, discipline, and preparation will always win. This fight became a defining moment in Dakota Ditcheva's career. It proved that she wasn't just talented, she was mentally unbreakable. A fighter who could face adversity, handle pressure, and deliver when it mattered most.
Yeah, they're looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
The end of the fight. A big shot and a right hand. Another one. Big one. Dakota Ditcheva right now.
Oh!
Yeah, and a power. Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. More body shots. This one knees are brutal. Oh, nasty combination. And the body work, and that'll do it. Dakota Ditcheva.
That she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand. In trouble. And that does it. First round finish.
What started as a young girl using Muay Thai to overcome bullying transformed into a career that would inspire thousands. Dakota's response to Hannah Brady's challenge showed the world what true championship mentality looks like. It's not about trash talk or bravado. It's about preparation, discipline, and the unshakable belief that you've put in the work to win. Today, Dakota Ditcheva stands as one of the most feared and respected fighters in women's combat sports. Every challenge she's faced, every opponent who doubted her, every moment of adversity has only made her stronger. And it all traces back to moments like this, when she was tested, challenged, and responded with absolute dominance.
Fighting out of the red corner, she's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She went in officially at 125 1/4 pounds, and she holds a perfect, undefeated record of 10 victories and no defeats. She is the 2023 PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Champion. Fighting out of Manchester, England, dangerous Dakota Ditcheva. The referee.
Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva is the undisputed champion and one of the most terrifying strikers in MMA today. She holds a flawless professional record with over 15 wins, 9 brutal knockouts, and 0 losses. Every fight tells the same story. Relentless pressure, vicious punches, deadly knees, and soul-crushing kicks that leave opponents with no answers. Dakota Ditcheva's most brutal knockouts fight by fight, and also talk about the clear message PFL just sent to the entire MMA world on Twitter.
Very difficult to put away.
Oh!
The power strikes. And that'll do it! Dakota Ditcheva with the 3rd round finish.
What a finish. Beautiful work. Hard shot to the body. She's still hurt. Still can't breathe.
Before we get into the carnage, let's talk about who Dakota Ditcheva really is. Born in Manchester, England, Dakota isn't just another fighter with knockout power. She's a Muay Thai champion who transitioned into MMA and brought an absolute storm with her. At just 26 years old, she compiled a perfect record of 15 emer, with 9 of those wins coming by knockout or TKO. That's a 60% finish rate, and in women's MMA, that's absolutely exceptional.
Against defense with body shots.
Combination again, punching her way out of these clinches.
Naba not able to match speed on the outside.
Crashing in again.
Oh, beautiful knee.
Out of the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn under the knee, finds its way to the face of Sumiko Naba, and an elbow from Dakota.
Naba can't take a lot of those knees.
But here's what makes Dakota truly terrifying. She doesn't just win fights, she dominates them. Most of her knockouts come in the first round. We're talking about a fighter who walks into the cage with one mission: to finish you as quickly and as brutally as possible. The MMA community has given her a nickname that perfectly captures her fighting style: Lady Yaga. And if you know the John Wick reference, you know that's not a compliment you give lightly. This is a woman who hunts her opponents inside that cage. Now let's break down what makes Dakota's knockouts so devastating. We're going to look at 3 different fights that show you exactly why opponents are terrified to face her. Knockout Nup E1. The debut destruction, Jenny Line. April 10th, 2021. Cage Steel 25. This was Dakota's professional MMA debut, and she made it one nobody would forget. From the opening bell, Dakota showcased her aggressive Muay Thai style. Sharp strikes, unrelenting pressure, and precision that seemed impossible for a debut fighter. Jenny Line tried to find her rhythm, attempted to block and counter, but Dakota's timing and power were simply overwhelming. Within the first round, Dakota landed a series of combinations that left Jenny reeling. The crowd heard that sickening thud of a knee connecting. The referee had to step in. TKO victory. Professional debut, complete destruction. Knockout 2, the statement. Carrie Issam, Celtic Gladiator 30. Dakota's second professional fight, and if anyone thought the first one was a fluke, they were about to be proven very, very wrong. Carrie Issam stepped in with determination, but Dakota's confidence had only grown. From the opening bell, she closed distance with precise footwork and sharp jabs. Every strike had a purpose. Punches, elbows, kicks, all landing with crisp accuracy.
Chest.
Still in there, still throwing.
Ah, she's the one tough young lady. Gotta be careful. She turned her back.
Nice fake into that knee from the body.
And everyone, big knee and another.
Issam needs to get her posture back. She can't stay there eating those knees, especially with that cut off.
The commentary says it all. Dakota is really picking her off straight through the middle, already marking up her opponent's face. At 4 minutes and 49 seconds into the first round, the referee stopped it. Another TKO, another dominant performance. 2 fights, 2 first-round finishes.
See how she's trapping her legs at the same time.
Stepping over now, and again, just the hat. Is she gonna slide that knee over the belly into the mount?
I can foresee some elbows coming potentially from this position. Punches for Dakota, raining down. They really need to improve her position.
Nah, referee's seen enough of Dakota Ditcheva. Moves to 2-0, but Carrie Issam.
Knockout 73, the amateur masterclass. Leonora Silvia. Even before going pro, Dakota was putting people to sleep. UKFC 9, March 23, 2019. This fight showed everyone that Dakota was destined for greatness. She moved with confidence, combining fast punches, sharp kicks, and calculated angles. By the second round, she unleashed a calculated barrage that left Leonora unable to defend. The referee stepped in, and Dakota's hand was raised.
And back up. Big right hand out to the back. That rocked Leonora. And again, just kept hold a little bit when she didn't quite need to, but that's old clinching habits die hard, I guess.
And that just not giving the space. It was only contact that let Leonora know where she was.
Oh, big right hand and the ref waves it.
This wasn't just skill. This was a statement that a future star was emerging. But here's where things get really interesting. 2025 has been an explosive year for Dakota Ditcheva, and her knockout streak has left the entire MMA world in absolute shock. From her very first fight this year, Dakota has shown why she's one of the most feared female fighters on the planet. Every match has turned into a highlight reel. Brutal strikes, devastating knees, crushing kicks, all sending opponents to the canvas.
Very difficult to put away. Dakota Ditcheva with the 3rd round finish.
What a finish. Beautiful work. Hard shot to the body. She's still hurt. Still can't breathe.
Multiple first-round TKOs, multiple statement victories. Every fight has been a message. She's not here to compete. She's here to destroy. Legends are watching. Fans are in awe, and opponents, they're terrified. The precision, the speed, the calculated combinations, the sheer power. Dakota has dominated every cage she stepped into this year, and there's no sign of her slowing down. And now, here's the moment that has everyone talking. PFL, the Professional Fighters League, just sent a message on Twitter that has the entire MMA community buzzing.
Yeah, they're looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
The end of the fight.
A big shot and a right hand.
Another one. Big one. Dakota Ditcheva right now.
The power.
Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. More body shots. This one
These are brutal.
Oh, nasty combination. And the body.
This isn't just promotion. This is PFL putting the entire division on notice. They're saying we have the most dangerous woman in MMA, and she's coming for everyone. The timing of this message is perfect. Dakota is in her prime, undefeated, and absolutely unstoppable. PFL knows they have a superstar on their hands, and they're making sure everyone else knows it too. This tweet has generated thousands of responses. Fans are hyped. Other fighters are responding. The MMA media is covering it. Because everyone knows what this means. Dakota Ditcheva is about to become a household name, and whoever steps into the cage with her next is in for the fight of their life.
The planet right now, fantastic strikers, veterans, future legends of the game here.
For sure. Santos is in trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship. Dakota Ditcheva, one by one, opponent by opponent, fight by fight, has been stripping down all the resistance to her actual stardom. Beautiful knee. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences the doubters.
Well, a model just beat your ass, so shut up.
What a finish, beautiful work.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body for a championship.
Give me whoever you want, I'll clean them all out. Just give them to me one by one.
You have an absolute superstar on our hand there. Dakota Ditcheva, she looks the part, she talks the part, she fights the part. She's a superstar.
No limit to how high I'm going to go. I'm sticking around for a long time for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, dangerous Dakota Ditcheva.
Dakota Ditcheva is back, and she's not returning for just any fight. The undefeated striking phenom is set to face one of the most dangerous opponents of her career. Yes, you heard that right. PFL has officially confirmed the fight we've all been waiting for. On Saturday, February 7th, 2026 in Dubai, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva will step into the cage against the explosive veteran Denise Kielholtz in a women's flyweight bout that promises absolute fireworks. PFL made it official on their page with a message that sent shockwaves through the combat sports community. Welcome back to the Dakota Ditcheva show. Dangerous returns on Saturday, February 7th, as she clashes with Denise Kielholtz in a women's flyweight bout, set to bring the action in Dubai. Be there on Saturday, February 7th. Tickets are now on sale. Before we dive into the breakdown, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Denise Kielholtz just dropped a massive bombshell message aimed directly at Dakota. And trust me, these words are dripping with confidence and aggression. Here's exactly what Denise said. I know my skills. I know what I can do. But sometimes in the cage or in the ring, it doesn't come out. And now we trained so much about aggression, and just have no regret of anything. And you see what happened.
I know my skills. I know what I can do. But sometimes in the cage or in the ring, it doesn't come out. And now we trained so much about for aggression, and just have no regret of anything, and you see what happened.
Let that sink in for a moment. Denise is basically saying she's been holding back in previous fights, but not this time. She's trained specifically for aggression. She's coming with no regrets. And she's telling Dakota and the entire world, you're going to see what really happens when Denise Kielholtz goes all out. This isn't trash talk. This is a veteran fighter who has fought the best in the world, telling her opponent that she's unlocked a new level. That's terrifying. But Dakota Ditcheva isn't backing down one bit. The undefeated striker fired back with her own message, and honestly, it shows the frustration she's been dealing with in her career. Dakota responded, yeah, and exactly someone that's fought 3 times. Do they want to fight me at the end of the year? They might say, oh sorry, I'm injured. Or, oh, I'm not fighting again this year. I'll do it in January. That's a whole year out for me. So, it's testing, for sure. But something will come, guys. Something will come.
Yeah, and exactly. Someone that's fought 3 times, do they want to fight me at the end of the year? They might say, oh, sorry, I'm injured, or oh, I'm not fighting again this year, I'll do it in January. That's a whole year out for me. So it's testing for sure, but something will come, guys. Something will come.
Yeah. You can hear the determination in her words. Dakota has been waiting for this moment. She's been ready to fight, but finding opponents willing to step up has been the challenge. Everyone knows what happens when you face Dakota. You get picked apart from distance with laser-sharp striking, but Now she has Denise Kielholtz, a fighter who isn't afraid, a fighter who wants this smoke. And Dakota is ready to prove once again why she's remained undefeated. Dakota also sent a message on Twitter, making it crystal clear she's locked in, she's focused, and February 7th can't come soon enough. Now let's break down exactly who these two warriors are, because this matchup is absolutely stacked with skill and danger. Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated striking phenom, professional record, undefeated height, 5 feet 9 inches with massive reach advantage, background, 5-time world kickboxing champion fighting style, precision, Muay Thai striker with devastating knees, elbows, and body kicks, strengths, distance control, timing, patience, calculated pressure. Improving clinch game and takedown defense, Dakota fights like a chess master. Every move is calculated. Every strike has a purpose. She uses her length to keep opponents at bay, while she systematically breaks them down. Her opponents have to walk through layers of fire just to get close to her.
Against defense with body shots.
Combination again, punching her way out of these clinches.
Inaba not able to match speed on the outside.
Crashing in again. Oh, beautiful knee. Oh, the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn, and the knee finds its way to the face of Sumiko Inaba, and an elbow from Dakota.
Inaba can't take a lot of those knees. There's
Denise Kielholtz, the explosive veteran, professional record, 8 wins, 5 losses, height, 5 feet 3 inches, compact power package, background, former Bellator kickboxing world champion, notable wins, Kate Jackson, Christina Williams, Sumiko Inaba, who Dakota also fought. Fighting style, explosive combinations, dangerous left hook, elite kickboxing pedigree strengths, inside fighting, raw power, veteran experience, thrives in chaos. Denise may give up significant height and reach, but make no mistake, she's dangerous. Her left hook can change any fight in a split second. She's fought elite competition across multiple combat sports. When Denise gets inside pocket range, she unleashes devastating combinations that have put many fighters to sleep. This is where things get really interesting, folks. This fight comes down to one critical question: whose strengths will dominate the other's weaknesses?
Yeah. And buff. Anytime. Very good. Lift. Yeah. And good. And great. In. And out. And guys. Go. Bad. Yeah. Top. Yeah. Top. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
If Dakota can control the distance, and that's her specialty, Denise is in for a long night. Dakota will use teeps, jabs, and angled footwork to keep Denise exactly where she wants her. Those long limbs, those sniping jabs, those devastating body kicks, they all become weapons that Denise has to walk through just to land her own shots. Dakota's game plan is simple: stay long, stay technical, and pick Denise apart from the outside. If she gets comfortable, this becomes a striking clinic. And if Denise tries to close the distance too aggressively, Dakota has the clinch game to control her, land knees and elbows, and even trip her to the ground.
107 for Ekaterina. She passes hydration. 124, she makes weight.
Dana White, the most powerful man in combat sports, has just sent a massive bombshell message to PFL champion Dakota Ditcheva after witnessing the terrifying performance of Ekaterina Vanderyeva, the woman they call Barbie. Her hitting speed, her ferocious power, her ice-cold precision inside the cage. White couldn't ignore what he saw. His message was clear. Ekaterina Vanderyeva is the biggest threat Dakota Ditcheva will ever face. And now, Barbie has fired back with a warning of her own, a warning that has the entire MMA world on edge. Stay tuned, because this rivalry is about to explode. Let's talk about why Dana White is so concerned. Ekaterina Vanderyeva isn't just another fighter. She's a three-time Muay Thai world champion who has been destroying elite competition for over a decade. Born on January 20th, 1991 in Belarus, this 34-year-old striker has compiled an incredible record of 58 wins in kickboxing alone, with 16 knockouts. Her teammates nicknamed her Barbie because of her beauty and resemblance to the famous doll. But make no mistake, once that cage door closes, she transforms into something terrifying. Her overhand right is devastating, her kicks are vicious, her movement is razor sharp, and she has something Dakota Ditcheva has never faced before: years of experience against the absolute best in the world. Vanderyeva even holds a majority decision victory over former UFC strawweight champion Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Let that sink in. She beat one of the greatest female strikers in UFC history. When Dana White saw her latest performance, he knew immediately this woman could end Dakota's undefeated run. And then came the call-out that shook the MMA world. Ekaterina Vanderyeva looked directly into the camera and delivered this bone-chilling message to Dakota Ditcheva. Dakota Ditcheva, you think you're the queen of this division? I've fought legends. I've beaten champions. Your impressive record means nothing to me. I am the biggest threat you will ever face. I've been destroying top-tier competition while you were still building your name. It's time the world sees what a true world-class striker can do. Come September, let's settle this once and for all.
Честно скажу, то, что было в прошлом, никак не повлияло на мою самооценку, потому что все как бы понимают, что, например, когда я с бунта на Супергерл боксировала, как бы были многочисленные экспертные мнения, когда считали очки многие, есть специальные как бы такие фирмы, которые этим занимаются, как бы все говорили, что это абсолютно как бы слитые бои. Что касается, например, тоже тот, да, вроде выиграл бой, пропустил сонную артерию, ну, блин, так бывает, было обидно, конечно, ну, чё так, вот. А последний, да, у меня было просто моральное уже истощение, честно сказать, хотелось уйти из спорта, что я и сделала, но как-то вот ушла вроде месяц назад, буквально One Championship предложил мне продление контракта, я просто сказала...
Those are fighting words, ladies and gentlemen. And coming from someone with Vanderyeva's resume, they carry serious weight. The question now is, how will Dakota Ditcheva respond? Dakota Ditcheva didn't take long to fire back.